Yo, my bedding looks terrible now, man. I've been neglecting these chickens for some time now. So today our chickens are turning 2 weeks, and we have to take everything out of here. We have to take the newspapers out, and then also increase the space. It looks like our space is now small for our chickens. So without wasting any time, let's get to work. So firstly, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be taking out the drinkers and the feeders. So we are now done with what we were here to do. Basically, what we have done is that we have removed the newspapers. You have seen how bad our floor was, so we had to take out the newspapers. If it wasn't the newspapers on top of the wood shaving, it means that we were supposed to take out the wood shaving and put new wood shaving. So we have taken out the newspapers. It's now 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, that's when we took out the newspapers. I normally do it maybe in the first week, but with these ones, I was supposed to actually do it with the first week because there were 200 and the place got wet and very quickly. So what happened is that I was kind of busy with a lot of things. Didn't have time to actually come to the house and basically take care of the wood shaving. As the 1 week last week, which was Easter weekend, so Easter weekend it was hell busy. So but I said this Friday, since that's in 2 weeks, let me come and take care of them and take out those bedding. So I took out the newspapers out, so now it looks fresh. So while I was taking out the newspapers, there were some places where there was not enough wood shaving, so I also added some wood shaving. So and then I have also lifted up our drinkers, so we have put bricks and these feeders. So we have as well as changed our drinkers to this cheap big one, so with some legs. So this one is come from Poltec. It has some extended legs on it. So we also took the small drinkers and put the bigger one, which is also gonna extend the height of our drinker. So even our feeders, there's a brick under the feeders just to lift them up. So one of the reasons why I'm not using big jumbo feeders is because they are still in use on the other house. Remember when I said to you guys that we had a slow growth, so unfortunately even our sales were slow because of the slow growth. So I still have a lot of chickens that I need to push in the next coming week or two. So I hope I can push them in a week or two because there are so many, and once a chicken reach that stage, it's kind of hard as a farmer to keep them because they're eating a lot. So if you don't have a proper market, you're gonna have a lot of stress. So but currently I've been pushing some few chickens. So right now what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna quickly go to the other house since we are done with this ones over here, and then we're gonna refill the feeder, and then we're also gonna be checking if they still have water. So let's quickly go to the other house where we have the full grown chickens. So in this one we are done. So what we're gonna be doing now, There seems to be looking cold, so maybe, but it's not cold today, so let's just leave them and we'll come back later and check on them. So welcome to the other house. So this is where we initially we had like 300 chickens that we were raising, and the plan was to push them during Easter weekend. Unfortunately, we had a slow growth on these chickens. It happens, man. With a slow growth, you find that the quality of chicks that we've got, it's kind of bad, but not that too bad. So what's gonna happen is that you're gonna have a small or a slow growth on your chicken. So we had a slow growth, but now they've picked it up, as they are turning 6 weeks today, and they still look small, some of them, but most of them, they are ready to go. So what I normally do when I come to the chicken house in the morning, I check if I still have feed. Looks like our feeders are empty, and then we check if we still have water, and looks like we still have water, but it's almost halfway out. And looking at our bedding, it's bad, man. So it's bad. So the bedding is bad. I'm not gonna talk anything about the bedding, but yeah, the bedding is bad, and I cannot change it now because there are a lot. So you see them that trying to gather around my feet is because they're hungry. So what we're gonna be doing before we refill the drinkers and as well as the feeders, we're gonna pick up the chickens that we're gonna slaughter today, because I have orders that I need to prepare for my customers. I think I have about 8 chickens that I need to get out. So I don't wanna be selling chicken that have 8. So you don't wanna be slaughtering chickens that have 8. So what you do to save feed, you take those chicken out. If you are lucky, you got orders a day before, or you got orders at night, then you know in the morning before you refill your feeders, if they're out of feed, you firstly pick up the chickens that you're gonna sell. So let's pick up those chickens that we are about to sell today. So we are now done. Now our chicken are actually fighting for the feed. Seems like they were hungry for a very long time. So we are done refilling them with feed inside the feeders, and then with the water we're gonna come back late. So these are our chickens that we just picked them up. These are the ones that we're going to slaughter today. They're in a crate. So normally this crate carried like 10. So right now let's go and check with the crop what's going on. So we actually planted these watermelons, and then we left them and neglected them and thought they won't make any fruits. But unfortunately now it came to a surprise that they're making fruits. So here's another second fruit, and then here's another one. I think this is the biggest one that we have. So but what I want to check with you is the tomatoes that we have. So we have planted tomatoes again, and they're kind of looking good. So the other day we actually trellised in our trees just to balance them, as they're now starting to have fruits. Probably I think by next month we're gonna be starting to harvest. Month end next month, the beginning of the month of May, I think we're gonna be starting to harvest. And the funny part is that we are approaching winter, and we know that in winter tomatoes are very, very rare to find. So now with us here, instead we're approaching winter, and our tomatoes are looking amazing. So this is our tomato field. This year we didn't plant much of them, because last year we planted so much and we didn't do things right. So we said let's start smaller, and then as we master the art of it, then we will actually do big number next time. But so far things are looking amazing. We are not seeing any problem with our tomatoes. We're not seeing any bad sign of disease or any infection. things are looking good, things are looking amazing. So this is how our tomatoes are looking. And this tree makes like a lot of fruit. So one cluster can give you up to 5 fruits. Let's look at this cluster here. It has 5 fruits, you see, and there's another one here with 5 fruits. So each cluster on the tree can give you up to 5 fruits. So on this tree alone, we have about 1 2 3 4 5 6 clusters, 7 8 that are coming out. So imagine 8 times 5. There's a lot of tomatoes there. So we are hoping to actually to sell by month end. So this is our tomatoes and how they're looking. So guys, I cannot show me slaughtering chickens because YouTube may flag me for slaughtering these chickens. So yeah, so I'm just going to be shooting a video where how I clean them. So I use a chicken plat to clean my chicken, and then after I actually take everything inside. I'm not going to show that video as well because some of the videos that I did showing those things they got flagged. So that's how I package them. All the intestines are on one packet, and then there are 5 of my chicken. I sold this for 500 rand. Yeah, then we went out to actually deliver the orders we had. We had around 22 chickens to deliver this day. So after I picked up that 8, I picked up more chickens that we had to slaughter, and then we had to deliver those. So that's how my day goes about. So thanks guys for watching my videos. Yeah, I'm now back on YouTube. That thing of waiting until June is gonna work. So I'm back now. I'm gonna be pushing content every week. So it's gonna be one video every week until June. Thank you for supporting the channel.